Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today what we are going to do is we're going to do eye swatches. I have done these a couple times on my channel, but I did get the idea from Nikki Raven. She is no longer doing videos right now for makeup. Typically she would do Nomad eye swatches, and she told me a long time ago, just do it. Just do the eye swatches. And so I miss seeing them. I'm going to start doing them for the Nomad launches because I just think that it's a great way of displaying how these shadows work and being able to see each and every one applied to the eye. If you have not seen this palette already, this is the Japan Fuji 5 Lakes region palette, and oh my goodness, it is just like an oil painting, a work of art on a palette. And Nomad gets an A+ for packaging because I just love my palettes. Like, I will keep them forever. I love these palettes. This one is been played with, of course, so it's not in pristine condition. I have dug into several of these. I think 8 shadows was on my first look that I created with these. And so if you haven't seen that video, go check that one out. I'll have it linked down below in the description box along with my code. I have a code Debutawn with Nomad. It is affiliated and it saves you 10%. If you need to use it, if you want to use it, wonderful. I completely appreciate every single one of you guys that use my code because, hey, you're supporting the underdog. And I appreciate that, you know? So thank you so much every time you use my code. On that video that I'll link down in the description box for you guys, if you want to go check it out, not only do I create a look that I love with this palette in that video, but it also will get a ranking of my top 5 Nomad palettes. So definitely go check that out. But today we're going to do eye swatches. My eyes are primed and ready to go. And so if you're interested in seeing what this palette looks like with eye swatches, then just keep watching. I'm so glad you guys decided to stay. Okay, so we are gonna, this is what this little bad boy looks like here. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go across the top, go from left to right, and we're gonna do each row. I like to have a couple of different tools. I'll have a brush. I may use my finger. I may use a sponge tip applicator. Sometimes I like to apply it dry and then I like to spray it and show you the difference. So I'm just gonna get into it and then we'll determine down the road what we're gonna do with each shadow. I'm gonna start out with Fiery Maple. Just a dry brush is how I'm gonna apply it the first time. And then I'm gonna go over top of it with a sprayed brush. That's my favorite way to do shadows, is with a sprayed brush. This is a little bit more fluffier brush and wider brush than I would normally use because I usually use multiple shadows, but since we're just taking one big swipe of shadow, then I'll get up close. Okay, now I'm gonna spray it. Okay, now I have the same shadow but sprayed. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I just love the glossy, high shine look of a sprayed shadow. That's just my preference, but that's not everybody's preference. So I like to do both with the shimmers. Love it. Get up close.
It's going to be a lot of dirty brush time. That's what this is going to be. Okay.
Now I'm going to go in with red. So that was Fiery Maple. And now I'm going to go in with Red Rowan. And this is a matte, so we're just going to do this one dry. And I'm just going to pick up the pigment on a fluffy brush. Now this one's going to be pretty close to my skin tone, but you'll be able to still see it. It's a little more peakier than my skin tone. It blends in pretty good, but you can see the line right there. But that's a good blending shadow. And on other skin tones, it may show up really well. Now, time to make the eyeballs a little angry, and they'll get progressively angry as we go on. But I'm going to wipe these off, and I'll be right back to do the next set. Okay, so the first one I'm going to go into is Diamond Fuji, and I'm going to take that up on a flat brush, and then I'm going to spray this one as well. This one is like an iridescent looking one, and it has kind of like a bluish green reflect to it. super sparkly. It kind of has that glow to it. Very, very pretty. I love using this one as a topper. But you could very well use this by itself as well. Oh. I was looking at the mirror. I'm trying not to do that for these eye swatches, so excuse me while I correct that. That's just applied dry. Very sparkly, very pretty. And then a little bit of spray. So what I'm doing is I'm picking up the pigment with the flat brush, and then I'm going to spray the brush to apply it. I am I love a high shine, a high foiled shadow. I'm less of a satin girl, and so I'm gonna pick spray about every time. I think I'm gonna take it up higher because why not? I want you to see how beautiful this is. And sometimes when you have a shifty shade, sometimes the wider it is or the bigger space that you put it in, the more shift you see. So pretty. That is a stunning shade, and you're not picking up as much the green blue shift as what I see in person, but it is gorgeous, and it's very has a high sparkle to it. But it kind of glows as well, so stunning shade. And then the next one is a matte again, and it is called Yellow Poplar. So I'm going to take that up and put that on the other lid. Very pretty. I love yellow shadow. I've really grown to like yellow eyeshadow on my eyes. My eyes shift with different colors, and it just really gives my green eyes a pop. You would think that it would be more of a blue or something like that, or purple, and no, the yellow really plays like into the yellow-green side. It's really pretty. Finish that up. So put that a little higher too. I just need to get up once and show you both. So pretty too. And now we're on to the next set. The Diamond Fuji shade would actually look really good as a highlighter. So just keep that in mind. That one would be excellent as a highlighter. Next one is a shimmer. So we're going into Golden Ginkgo. We'll go dry first and then use a wet brush. Pretty pretty. I did forget to prime my eyes this time, but Nomad shadows really, you can do prime or no prime. It doesn't make a difference. I use both, at least on my skin type. It doesn't make a difference, but it does make a difference to my eyelids whenever I'm switching out so many times. So I'll try not to do that again, but just to be a disclosure, letting you know that we do not have primer on at this time. They don't ever crease on me or anything like that. They're a no fuss kind of shadow. They're beautiful and no fuss, and very blendable, very, very easily to mesh two colors together. They blend together really well, and then they blend out very well. So all over a very, very good shadow. There's the shimmer. Oh, let me get up close. I will get up twice for the shimmer so you can see dry brush. I'll go in with a wet brush. See, it just gives it a whole other level. I hope I don't end up saying that every single time, but it just, for me, it's just, the stuff that happiness is made from. The liquid gold. Just so pretty. I won't show you the second one until I do the other eye though. Okay, and then let's get into the other shade, which would be probably Momaji or Momaji. Of course, I'm not going to get all the pronunciations right, so please forgive me. I like to tap my shadow because I like to get as much pigment as possible up on my brush. That's just, you know, how I do my makeup. And so I tap first. I don't just go in swiping, because if that's the case, I'm just going to take all that pigment that I just loaded up in my brush and I'm just going to fling it everywhere. And I don't tap off my brush because I want to put the pigment on my eyes. And so I just get it down in the brush, and then I tap, and then I go in and I move it around to where I want it. So, and I'll also, that's kind of packing. So what I'm doing is I'm also able to pack in those areas because I do have very hooded eyes. Like, here's me looking straight on. You don't see my lid. It goes away. So I take it up further to create a crease line, but then I go in, and in my crease, I'm packing that shadow so that I don't have creasing. And I think a lot of people that experience creasing may not pack as much. Well, I'm not saying like with Nomad, I'm just saying with shadows in general. And I think a lot of that can be avoided. Now, there are some people that have super oily lids and they're going to crease no matter what, unless they have like some kind of special primer. And I totally understand that. Kinda, because I've never really had oily lids, but that makes sense to me. But normal to dry, I think that if you pack in your crease, you're not going to have any kind of creasing. Okay, so there's both. This is the sprayed shadow versus the dry that we did before, and then this is the red. This is the darker red in the palette. So the Momaji. So and both of these colors together is the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs. Go Chiefs! If my husband's watching this, you're welcome. And we're not bandwagon Chiefs fans either. We are lifelong, diehard Chiefs fans when they were bad and now when they're good.
Okay, now I'm not going to make you watch me take this off, but I was talking. So I'll see you when I get the next two.
Okay, we're on to the next set, and these are what I'm super excited for. I did swatch these on my arms, but these are going to be the next colors that I dip into when I do my live stream. You'll probably be seeing this before my live stream, hopefully, if my editor does her job. But you are all welcome to come to the live stream. I'll do that on launch day. And, you know, if you've never came to a live stream before, just know that there's no drama there. We just hang out and have a good time and play in makeup and chit chat. You can chat if you want to, or you can just watch. You don't even have to chat. So, and sometimes they can run long, but most people don't even realize how long they are, because when they're in it and they are engaging in what's going on, they don't even realize how long it's lasted. So come check that out if you haven't already. I would love to have you there. And if you do want to chat and you want to say hello and it's your first time in my live stream, we do something special for you. So come and check it out. Okay, so I am going to go in these ones that I know. I'm going to butcher the names. Okay, so we're going into Fuji Goko.
I'm sure I'm really close.
All right, let's get into this one and apply. Oh, I know it's gonna match my shirt. Okay, I did prime this time. Oh, it's turning a little bit more blue on me. It looks a little more green on the brush, and I have a cool to neutral olive skin tone, and I warp shadows. So I am not typical. It is very hard to find my actual skin tone in a foundation. So my skin tone can warp shadows. So I would imagine it's me. So I'd like to probably see this on some other skin tones. It does look bluish, grayish green in the pan. Let me just show you. I mean, on camera it kind of looks blue, but it looks closer to what's on my eye. But in person, it has like a grayish green undertone, kind of like my shirt, a little more to my shirt in color. But it's definitely popping more like a blue-gray on my eyes. But that, with my skin, does not surprise me. Really, really like that color. I'm going to go into Mount Fuji. And Mount Fuji, I love this color. I don't know what it's going to do on my skin tone, but it looks like a mint green. And these are the colors that okay. I picked up a lot on my brush. Oh my goodness. It doesn't change on my skin tone. It is so pretty. This is going on my eyes Tuesday. I'm just telling you, it's going on. Oh, I love this. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is nice.
This is real nice. I like it a lot.
Oh, that's beautiful. I know people think, oh, bright. No, I like this kind of icy, greenish blue. Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to think of how I want to use the shadows.
I'm putting it all in my eyelashes. Just mind your own business. Okay? I'm having fun over here with this. Okay? Mind your business. I will clean it up. Okay? I swear.
I packed it in there. Sometimes I get a little excited. I don't know how to control myself. Oh. You do not know how excited I am that did not warp on my face. And it is the perfect icy mint green. I don't think I have another one in my collection that looks this good. So that makes me a happy camper. Happy. Let me clean this up in case I'm annoying any of y'all. So I don't want to do that. I'll be right back. Okay, much better. Okay, we're better. All right, let me get up close. Both matte shades this time. Oh, I got a little bit in that one too. Oh, I'm so excited about this shadow. Can you believe it? We're already halfway through the palette. Okay, on to the next two. Okay, we're on to the next two. Now there's this green in here now that we're going to dip into that's much darker. It's called Mount Hoyle, I think. Maybe? We're going to dip into that. I'll show it on my brush here, so quite a bit darker. Another one. Oh yeah, look at that. Definitely looks like it does in the pan, so my skin isn't warping it or anything like that. As much as I love this brush, I think I'm going to have to get rid of it. It's poking my eye. I don't like pokey brushes, so that one is going in the trash. Okay. I did pick up a little too much and had a little bit of fallout there. But y'all see what I'm doing. I dig into the shadow, pick up a lot, and then pounce. So some of it is going to give a little bit of fallout, but that's okay. I prefer having just a little bit of fallout and just going in ham and getting all the pigment on my brush that I want to get on my brush. But you can tap it off if you want. But for me, this is my preference. Now I'm going into Koyo. Koyo is a yellow, and it's more of a mustardy yellow, like a yellow mustard, versus the other one that we did is more of a muted yellow. This is going to be more of a brighter yellow. Yes, definitely a punch of yellow. Oh yeah, I was going to look straight ahead. I can see what I'm doing better in the mirror, and that's why I typically, when I'm doing more detail work, I'm looking in the mirror, but still zooming in to where you can see what I'm doing. And for this, I just want to make sure I'm looking forward as much as possible when I'm turning over. And I just my lashes. I'm going to fix that before I get up close. Well, you know, when you take the brush and swipe it across your lashes, you're going to get all the eyeshadow in it. And that's what I did. But I just take a little bit of a black liner and I just kind of draw over top of the lashes to kind of bring that black back. Some people do mascara and stuff like that, but I think that it can goop up your lashes. I just have little singles, like little single sections that I've put on my eyelashes, so not full ones. I just wanted a little fullness out towards the ends of my eyes whenever I'm doing this, but not overpower my lids. And so I like the look of this better. Now, Nikki Raven may not be the founder of eye swatches. There could have been somebody before her, but she's the one that was the original, the first person I ever saw do eye swatches. Now, she's very precise and really good at what she does. She's like the professional eye swatcher. I'm the hot mess swatcher. Okay, so when you come to watch me, just know
It's going to be hot mess. Okay? That's what I do here. So you know what you signed up for.
Okay, now I'm going to get up close, both mattes again. I like these colors together for sure. These two colors together are awesome. They need to be on one eyeball. They need to go together. Okay, on to the next two. Okay, we're on the bottom row, and the next one is Burning Bush, and I'm telling you guys, this is a fire true red. I love this red. I use this in the look that I did on the video that'll be linked, and love this color. I better look straight on. There we go. Remembering. Okay. Yes. True red. No pink to it. Just red. Red is hard to formulate, and either it's too orangey or it's too pink, and this is a true red. Love this shade. There's so many combinations with this palette that I'm looking forward to making. And that's what, when I open up a palette and it sparks creativity and I can't wait to do more looks with it, I know it's near and dear to my heart. And this one is. So, okay, so now we're gonna go into some shimmers, and that one was Burning Bush. We're going into, boy, this one got me last time. I think it's Kawagojiko. I think that's it. I'm probably so far off. Like, I can't even get English words right. I have t-shirts that say words are hard. I have merch that says words are hard for a reason, let alone foreign words. It's a hopeless situation for me. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a dry brush with the shimmer first, and then we'll spray it, just to remind you, because it's been a while since I've done a shimmer. Yeah, and see, I can't even remember to look at you guys. This shimmer is so beautiful. Use this also in my look, and it is amazing. I tried not to go in too much ham so it wouldn't fall down in my lashes, so I'm taking little bits at a time. Like normal people, you know, I just get impatient. I just want it all on my eyes right now. Okay, so I am gonna do this a little higher so we can see it all dry on the eyes. Well, it's not dry, it's a shimmer, but you know, without wetting the brush. So pretty. And I forgot to get up and get close to the camera on some of those eye looks. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. So pretty, so sparkly. But watch, it's gonna get foiled in a minute. Okay, that blue is gonna get foiled and you're gonna be blown away. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna get the pigment up on my brush, and then I'm gonna spray it. Now watch. Oh my goodness. And that's the exact same thing I said when I put it on before. Look at how pretty it is. It's the simple things in life that just make my heart sing. So pretty. Taking it up high so that you guys can see. Okay, let's get up close. I look like 4th of July here. And this it is so pretty. And that red is just gorgeous. True red, so pretty. Love. Kind of like that DC character. I think it's DC, I don't know. I always get yelled at because I always get it wrong. The one with the baseball bat, that's what it reminds me of. You know who I'm talking about. Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn. And that's the vibes it's giving me. Or 4th of July, okay? Okay, now do you see it? With the big nose?
I'll stop being. If there's new people here, I don't want to scare them off too quickly, okay? Hit subscribe.
I mean, I guess you could just go watch the ones that do the same thing over and over again, or you can come here and never guess what you're going to get.
And here I am talking while I'm taking off my makeup again. I'll see you whenever we're on the next two. Okay, now we're going to go in with the Pampas Grass, which is like this blush pink. It's between an orange and a pink. It's just like a rose gold blush color. It's very, very pretty. And I have a little bit fluffier brush because I just want to see what it does. I have a little tint of that blue from that blue shimmer on my eyes, but it's covered up with some eye primer. I just want to see what it does with the fluffy brush, and it's beautiful with the fluffy brush. Oh, it's so pretty. It looks like little pink diamonds on my eyes. I'm going to get up close. It's so pretty. You're not really catching the rose gold look. It's just kind of sparkly on the camera. But here, let's see what it does with this fluffy brush and sprayed. Because I've been doing a little more dense brushes or flat brushes with the shimmers, and I just want to see. Why not? And I was looking in the mirror, so I apologize. Oh yeah, I'm definitely seeing it better sprayed. But that's what I wanted to do, is like see what it looked like with the fluffy brush. So, you know, because some people want a really sheared out. They don't want like this high, intense look. So I want to be able to show people the versatility. I'm taking this up high just so you can see everything. So, so pretty. I'll show you this whenever I finish the other side. And now I'm going to go into Yamanako, I believe. And it's another shimmer, so we're going to take this up on a dry brush and then hold it. Oh boy, this is just dry. This one is a stunner. Oh my goodness. I used this just a little bit on the outer edges of my eye look on the other video, but I already had all the other colors on my eyes, so I didn't really get to see the impact. And it is beautiful. So stunning. It has so much depth to it. And I just brushed my eyelashes again. It looks beautiful just like that. Like, that's an eye look right there. Like, look at that. That is stunning. Wow. That was probably the most, well, I'd say that mint green was probably the most shocking, but that's the second most shocking. Because that is just beautiful. Let me get up close. These two would be really pretty together too. And I will see you in just a minute, and we'll be doing the last matte shadow. Okay, now we are going into Burnished Beach, and this is like a pumpkin orange. And I'm just going to apply it to this one eye, the one that hurts the least. But this one here, this color is so rich. It is just rich and beautiful. I did use this one as well. I didn't use it in a large area, so I'm really excited to see what it looks like. It looks really good. It's getting a little closer to a color that may not look as good on me, but I really do like this color. It's more prison orange that is the orange that doesn't look very good on me. And I say that to be funny, but it's truly that true orange, that bright true orange is the orange I gotta stay away from. And peach. Peach is not for me. It just really washes my face out. I am very cool toned, and so it's kind of weird to see some of those warmer tones on me, but I think that it's still this color has so much yellow leaning to it. It still looks really good, because I do love yellow. It's just sometimes the orange, and I'm just going to blend this out just for the fun of it. I'm just going to blow it out and have it smoky because it just looks like fall goodness, you know? It's like, ooh, this is nice. This is a nice little fall color. That is really pretty. I do like that. I can see that being a very grungy fall look. That is just super pretty, like a smoky liner, like a very thick smoky black liner look, but with that color being the main color, I think that would be really, really pretty. Super pretty. Okay, guys, that is the end of the eye swatches. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know down in the comment section because I want to make stuff that you guys want to watch. And so your feedback is very, very valuable to me. So always feel free to give me feedback on the content that I create. Also, if you think of something that you would like to see here on my channel and it's within reason and something that I can do, please leave that down in the comment section as well. Because again, I want to make the stuff that you guys want to see. So feel free to also leave that down in the comments. That was fun, swatching all of these shades and getting to see them. A pure form, being able to see the color that they give off from the palette. And so you tell me what you think if you are planning on picking up this palette. And if you're interested in knowing how well I enjoyed this palette and if it made it in my top 5 ranked palettes of Nomad, then check out the video that I have linked down in the description box. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And until the next time, I hope glitter catches your eye but never goes in it. Take care. Bye-bye.